One of the things that seems to constantly circle in my mind these days is the film A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, starring Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers. Though I've dreamt more broadly on it in the past, I'd like to hone in on what I consider to be the most important theme within the film. Constantly within the film, Mr. Rogers is shown being apt to both kindness and genuineness in almost every situation. The main character, Lloyd, comes to ask Mrs. Rogers, "How does it feel to be married to a literal saint?" Miss Rogers looks at Lloyd with slight chagrin, saying, "I'm not fond of that term. To call him a saint would imply that his way of being is unattainable." This line breaks the audience, and myself, out of a stupor of admiration into one of almost admonishment for having put Mr. Rogers on such a pedestal. My mind began to whir as I attempted to process this. It seemed so simple, the way that Mr. Rogers turned every moment into a positive one. It's something my thoughts have attempted to do in the past, but only now did I realize that a part of me was resisting such positivity. I thought to why. Maybe it would feel like a lie to embrace this impulse sometimes, especially when I'm feeling down. But watching Mr. Rogers, I realized I couldn't call him a fake or a charlatan. I realized that I had forgotten the most important part of all this, to genuinely attend to others and to believe the best that you can. Though it sounds silly, after this I found myself being kinder to those people I met while playing on my computer. I began greeting people more often, letting them know that I was grateful for the chance to play with them and at all. It felt a bit cheesy at first, but it felt good to be positive and to place my initial opinions of these people as potential friends rather than possible nuisances. I found myself more impressed and fond of the work of others that I see on YouTube and TikTok, noting the editing and voiceover more than I typically would. My cats have been getting more attention as well. I'm more apt to putting down the writing tablet, to pay attention to those little people that live within my home as well. I do recommend giving it a try. It's alright if it's only for a little bit. The side effects are divine. Good night, and sleep well, dreamers.